Casting directors unconsciously evaluate faces to fit specific roles in movies. For example, a creepy or scary character is typically portrayed as short, old, and unattractive, while a brave and masculine character with extraordinary abilities is often depicted as handsome or dimorphic. This practice is not limited to Western countries but is observed worldwide. Typically, casting directors seek attractive faces for leading roles, as audiences prefer to see attractive individuals on screen. This practice is known as physiognomy, which involves assessing a person's character or personality based on their outward appearance, particularly their face. It is evident that casting directors possess the ability to identify an attractive face, but they may not necessarily understand the scientific factors that contribute to facial attractiveness. Therefore, in this video, we will examine Henry Cavill's facial measurements and determine what makes his face appealing. To achieve perfect facial harmony, it is important to consider the alignment of bitemporal width to bigonial width. This often overlooked facial feature can have a significant impact on overall facial aesthetics. Fortunately, individuals with this flaw can opt for a temporal implant to rectify the issue. His jaw width is ideal, which is around 87% of his bizygomatic width. In recent studies, it shows it should be above 90%. His neck width is perfect, comprising approximately 95% of his jaw width. The neck, often overlooked by most men, is a dimorphic characteristic. By engaging in neck exercises, one can effectively enhance their neck width, thereby greatly improving their overall appearance. Facial thirds play a crucial role in achieving facial balance, particularly in men where the lower jaw should be slightly more prominent than the other areas. In the case of Henry, both his thirds and fifths are impeccably proportioned, contributing to his ideal facial harmony. His face shape is dimorphic, which is ideal. It appears to be squarish, which is due to his total jaw width, and his compact mid-face, which is very masculine and what differentiates male faces from female, combining other features. His facial width-to-height ratio, which is around 195 degrees, which has been linked with dominant and aggressive behavior in human males. His jaw frontal angle, which nearly aligns with his ipsilateral angle, and his chin-to-philtrum ratio are all ideal, making his front profile almost ideal. Keep in mind, a face has multiple measurements and we cannot measure all of it in a single video as it will make the video long. So we are just sticking to the most important measurements in a face. Henry Cavill's eye area is near ideal. His eye spacing is around 40% and is exactly one eye apart. His eye width-to-height ratio is around 2.92, which falls in the ideal range. Thick, low-set, positively tilted eyebrows are usually attractive in men as it makes the eye area more aggressive and dominant. Other ideal features of his eye area are his eye tilt, horizontally wide and vertically compact orbitals, no scleral show, low upper eyelid exposure, and striking blue eyes, which gives his eye area a very dimorphic look. Although he doesn't have the ideal hypermasculine hunter eyes, his eye area is still masculine enough for a male face, but I wouldn't consider them perfectly ideal. You don't need extreme features to be attractive. Henry Cavill surprisingly has better facial harmony than most top male models. Henry doesn't have those aggressive features like models, but manages to look better because of his high facial averageness. Dimorphism and how every feature harmonizes with each other. This doesn't mean the male models are very far behind in attractiveness. Let us now shift our focus to the side profile. The brow ridge, a distinguishing feature that exhibits significant sexual dimorphism in males, played a crucial role in our ancestors' combat abilities. In the case of men, a brow bone that inclines posteriorly is considered to be ideal. Fortunately, Henry's brow ridge is quite close to this ideal, neither too distant nor sloped back. Moving on to his nose, it can be described as perfectly ideal. If you are seeking an exemplar of a flawless male nose, Henry would undoubtedly serve as an excellent model. His nasofrontal, nasolabial, nasotip, nasofacial, nasomental, nasal width-to-height ratio, and nose projection all fall within the range of ideal measurements. Furthermore, his facial convexity is also considered ideal, indicating that his profile is neither excessively round nor flat. Additionally, his orbital vector appears to be neutral, which, when combined with his projected brow ridge, grants him the ideal deep-set eyes. Henry Cavill has been chosen for commanding and unwavering characters due to his strikingly attractive and masculine charm. I mentioned attractive because you can be unattractive but can exhibit a high dimorphism. Henry's facial masculinity is greatly influenced by his jaw, which is considered the most important feature. His lower third is perfect, with a long forward-grown mandible that contributes to his excellent facial development. From his side profile, it is evident that there is no recession in any part of his face, and his profile is more attractive than that of most models. His gonial angle measures approximately 113 degrees, which is considered a masculine feature and contributes to the square shape of his jaw. Additionally, his ramus length is ideal, measuring 0.62 times that of his mandible, resulting in a voluminous lower third of the face and further enhancing his masculine appearance. A long ramus is a desirable and sexually dimorphic trait in facial features, and it also influences the width of the lower jaw. While his jaw may be slightly flatter than the ideal, this minor flaw is hardly noticeable from a frontal view and does not detract from the overall attractiveness of his lower third. Furthermore, he has passed both the E-line and H-line tests, indicating a harmonious relationship between his chin, lips, and nose. Henry's minor imperfections, such as his slightly thinner lips and slightly flatter jaw, are inconsequential in light of his overall facial perfection. Similarly, your minor flaws should not be a concern if your face possesses a greater number of ideal features. Henry's face exhibits a remarkable blend of high dimorphism and harmony, complemented by his masculine frame and taller stature, making him undeniably a superior male and the epitome of a dream man for females. If you want to get your face analyzed by us, where we measure every single measurement of your face, or you are looking for looks maxing advice, then you can order a custom report from our website.